What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media bringing you yet another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against Calo or Cayo if he's Spanish, I'm not sure. Yeah, we have an underused battle for you today, but before we get into the teams, just want to remind you guys that as long as this video reaches that magical number of 50 likes, we're going to continue those double daily Wi-Fi uploads for you and all that fun stuff. Now, he has an absolutely amazing team, and normally I bring the lowest of the lowest tier of stuff to every battle. And I said underused, so I brought mostly UU, and I've got a little splash of RU in there as well. He one-upped me on this. He brought mostly NU with a splash of UU, which is just absolutely amazing. I mean, look at this team. Weezing, Ambipom, Simisage, Chandelure, Tangrowth, and Emolga. Absolutely incredible. I love this team so much. I seriously do. Major props for using these Pokemon. Major props. I'm not even going to go over my team too much. We'll just go over it, I guess, as the battle progresses. We'll see how things go. But let's get into this. Let's get right into this. I do not want to waste any time. We actually had to restart this battle quite a few times because of DC issues and internet problems and all that stuff, and every single time he led off with Emolga, I led off with Nidoqueen, I set up my rocks, and he went for the knockoff to knock off my Black Sludge. That's what happened every single time. We did it like 3 or 4 times, and we never changed it. I just think that's pretty funny. I don't know why. I'm weird like that. So he's going to go for the Tailwind here after that whole first turn shenanigans stuff. So support Emolga, which is just absolutely incredible. He's going to hang on with his Focus Sash from the Ice Beam. And now he's going to go for another knockoff, predicting the switch, which is not a bad play whatsoever because I really thought about switching. Was really on the edge about that. But because I thought maybe he would switch and save the Emolga to come in and go for another Tailwind, but then afterwards I was like, why would he switch out with the Stealth Rocks up? There's no point. So I kind of got lucky, I guess. I mean, Fire Blast could have missed, and that could have been a huge problem. In comes the Chandelure, and that's just going to finish me off with a Psychic. Now, with the Tailwind out, it's going to outspeed most things, but it should not outspeed Mega Aerodactyl with a base speed of 150 with a Jolly Nature. That should not happen. Unless he's Scarfed. So the one way for me to tell if he's going to be Choice Scarfed or Choice Specs is to bring in this Aerodactyl. I know he's going to be locked into Psychic regardless, so he can't 2-hit KO me unless he gets the special D drop, not T drop. I don't know where I came up with the letter T, but he does get the special D drop. 10% chance, and he gets it as I go for the Hone Claws, and that is very unfortunate. And from this range, I don't know if I can live one, but the Tailwind peters out. So I'm just going to have to risk it here, go for the Stone Edge, and yeah, pretty sure that he was Scarfed. I guess it didn't matter either way because with that Tailwind gone, he's not going to outspeed Aerodactyl. So down goes the Chandelure to that Stone Edge, in comes the Tangrowth, and hopefully he doesn't have Giga Drain because that's going to be a problem with my special defense dropped as low as it is, and he misses the Sleep Powder here, which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. For some reason, I was really expecting a Giga Drain or a Power Whip or something. But since he stays in, I'm just going to go for another Stone Edge because why not? He survives it somehow, so I got min damage on that one. And he does go for the Power Whip, and that somehow does not take me out. So he's down to just a sliver of his HP. I'm down to just a sliver of mine. I could go for the, Roost here, but if he goes for Power Whip again, you know, I lose my flying typing, and Power Whip is going to be super effective, so I'm going to easily die to that. So I couldn't do that. I had to just kill him off. He's going to come in with Ambipom now. Shiny Ambipom, which is a beautiful thing. Look at how fabulous that thing is. Fabulous in pink. He's going to go for the Fake Out. Most of these carry like a Life Orb Fake Out type set. So that is going to be enough to take out Aerodactyl, even though it's a resistant hit. So Aerodactyl did some good work. We have Nidoqueen and Aerodactyl out of the picture here. I'm going to bring in my Gallade because it is Scarfed, so I'm definitely going to outspeed this Ambipom. I know it's not Scarfed itself because it showed the Life Orb there. So in comes the Weezing, but I predicted that. Went for the Zen Headbutt, predicting the Weezing switch, and I missed. I missed the Zen Headbutt on the prediction. I remember raging at that. But I am going to get another Zen Headbutt off here, which is great, and it's not going to kill because Weezing is so bulky on the physical side. And thankfully, this means no Will-O-Wisp because I get the flinch. So the hacks kind of evened out there and missed the Zen Headbutt, which has 90% accuracy, by the way. And then on the flip side, the first time I hit it, I get the flinch. So You get some, and you don't get some. Yeah, that made a lot of sense. I'm just going to ignore the fact that I even said that right now, and just move on. We have Simisage coming out, and I really don't know what these things do. I have never really used one. I haven't really seen them in battle too much. I know some of them, I mean, I guess they run Nasty Plot. That seems like it could be a thing, like a Life Orb Nasty Plot set. But he's going to go for the knockoff, so he's physical. Physical Simisage. Absolutely beautiful. He knocks off my Rocky Helmet. Unfortunately, he takes damage from it as well. And he's going to show the Life Orb. And now he's going to show Gunk Shot. Very, very interesting set this man is running. And I just think it's amazing. Gunk Shot does a decent amount of damage. He doesn't get the poison. And I go for the Morning Sun, predicting them to just try to hit me with a strong attack. And I'm going to Life Orb stall him a little bit here. I'm going to go for the Morning Sun again as he goes for another Gunk Shot. I was really hoping that he would miss one of these, but that is not the case. I guess that wouldn't matter because he, doesn't lose Life Orb, or he doesn't get Life Orb recoil when you miss an attack, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I do get poison, which is unfortunate, and back up to full health with the Morning Sun, and that is great. But from this range, I'm pretty sure I can KO with an extreme speed, so that's what I'm going to do. And it does indeed kill off this Simisage, so that is great news for me. But he did some work on my team, and I'm kind of curious as to what other moves that thing was running, because physical Simisage is pretty darn cool. Very cool. Out comes the Ambipom again. He's going to take damage from the Stealth Rocks, of course, and I know the Fake Out is coming. Absolutely certain that the Fake Out is coming, so I'm going to switch out here. I know Gallade can take it, and then outspeed, go for the close combat. Even if he gets a crit here, I don't think that's going to kill. Actually, that may have. That may have killed. That did a lot of damage. I forgot that he was Technician as well. So we're just going to go for the close combat here. Like I said, outspeed with that Choice Scarf. If worse came to worse, I could go back into Arcanine, get that Intimidate off, and go for a close combat. Pretty sure he wouldn't be able to kill me in one hit with anything. Especially at -1. So that's it for that battle. I know it was a very fast-moving battle, and it ended up being a 3-0, I want to say? I don't know. Lantern and Starmie didn't get into the battle. Nidoqueen and Aerodactyl went down. Gallade was alive. Arcanine, I guess it was a 4-0. But regardless, I mean, like I've said a million times, the score doesn't mean anything. I was just absolutely blown away by how amazing this team was. Just amazingly unique. Not so much that it's just like the best team ever, but I love it when people bring unique sets and unique Pokemon. If I say underused and you're bringing Simisage and Emolga, you are a cool guy, my friend. You are a cool guy. So thank you very much for the battle. I'm sure we'll do another one at some point. Yeah, we'll get around to it. I know I have a lot of people asking me for battles. If you would like to battle me, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. That's the easiest way to coordinate times and when we're going to be online and when we can battle what tier, that kind of stuff, because with YouTube comments, I get so many. I have over 450 videos that are up on my channel. I get comments on them every day. Maybe not a lot, but things get lost in translation, and I just, sometimes I don't get the notifications, and it can get a little bit messy sometimes, and I don't want you guys to feel like I'm just not answering back to you. I try to reply to all the comments and answer everybody. But sometimes it gets lost in translation or just lost in general on YouTube. So Twitter is by far the easiest way for me to keep track of everything. So if you would like the chance to battle me, definitely hit me up on there. Let me know what tier you want to do and when you're around and that kind of stuff. And we'll try to make something happen and get you on the channel, because it's a fun time. It really is. So I'm going to stop blabbering now because you guys don't want to listen to this. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, as always. And also, do not forget to click that like button. Give that thumbs up for some awesome teams here. Definitely awesome, especially Kalo, Kaio, whatever. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. It's not another episode. I don't know why I want to call it that. I'll see you guys for the next battle. But until then, game on.